Have something else?
No, my feel-good story is just like, and it's almost just like a reminder to us. It's a reminder to people. I'm very rarely on my phone. I will have bouts where I'm on my phone a little bit more than usual. I try to live very in the moment. But this story is, there was a lady who was at a Costco parking lot. She's sitting in the parking lot. She just finished grocery shopping. She's in her car and she's just scrolling through her phone. She's seeing very negative. And she hears audibly someone say, "Stop, look up." So she like got concerned. She's like looking around trying to figure out like who said that. She's telling herself, "I heard someone say stop, look up. I heard someone say stop, look up." But she couldn't figure out what was going on. And when she said she looked up, she put her phone down and a flock of geese came and landed in like the parking lot. It had just rained and there was a big pool of water. These geese just came and landed in the water. She turned just a little bit to the right and she saw this younger couple. They were like dating. They're all giggly. They're hugging on each other. She was like, "Oh, that's such a sweet moment." She turns to the left and there's the sunset. There's nice clouds. Then she looks another direction and there's an elderly couple getting helped by a young man, putting groceries in the car.
I'm afraid of like...
No, there's no joke.
Okay.
All I'm trying to say is that every once in a while we need to remind ourselves in this day and age, with these stories that are going out, to put our phones down, disassociate from that part of the world and look at the beauty that is around us. Sure. And just be reminded of humanity, that we have emotions, that we have love, that we have compassion, and just enjoy it for what it is. I don't know if anybody else loves going into work. I can't say that I get excited to go into work. It's a job. I do what I need to do, go home, and I'm able to use what I get from work to benefit my family and enjoy life. But I'm going to tell you right now, the sunsets that we get at work.
No, the
sunrises that we get at work.
Because we're going in early enough.
Are beautiful. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I literally will take
the same route as you. And so this morning on 71, when you kind of just turn this bend, it's just
right there.
It's right there. And this morning, it was just this beautiful pink, orange sky.
And not even that. So go ahead.
And then all these little chem trails. And it was just beautiful.
But I've been coming in very early. Like I've been getting in at 5 o'clock recently, trying to do some extra work, trying to push life. And I will stop whatever I'm doing, because now the sun rises a little bit later. I will stop what I'm doing and I'll either walk or I will drive to a spot in the yard where it is just right there. And I will take 15 seconds and I will just tell myself, like, God is good. This is so beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you, the world is chaotic. Take a minute, put your phone down, enjoy your family, enjoy life, and look for something that's beautiful, because it's all around us. It's impossible not to find something.
When I was driving my daughter around before she could drive, and she would have her phone when she was like 14, 15, like she would be looking at it as we're driving. I'm like, put that down. I'm like, look around. She goes, what? I'm like, look at the trees.
Look at the houses.
Just look at something.
You're going to see something crazy.
When we were kids, we had nothing to do but look around.
When I drove across the country, I think I mentioned it one time. I don't know if I had my phone. I was sleeping, but I wasn't paying attention because we were driving across the country. But I remember like putting my chair up because I was passenger, and I just looked out, and there was a pack of wild horses that were running through this field, and it was just gorgeous. And it was like went underneath because like they took the highway and they went over a piece so they can get under, and they were like running below us, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
And so I saw that and I was like, it
is interesting to see or to know what all we miss by just constantly being on our phone. But speaking of sunrises,
this house,
sunsets, I mean, he has. It's a beautiful spot. The sun rises.
It just happens to be this.
You've seen it if you've seen the podcast. His backyard,
over the lake,
over the lake.
Trees,
but in the mornings it's gorgeous. You know, I do have something. Talk about feel good.
Yeah.
Right.
So I play drums in my worship band. You're a drummer.
Yep. I used to play in my worship team.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel very like.
Let's get you a clarinet. What would you play? A saxophone?
No.
Trombone.
But no, I feel like I'm very not.
We don't have cowbell.
Talented.
We don't have cowbell. Cowbell in worship bands.
I would hit it hard. You can never have enough cowbell.
So you know how you finish a song and maybe at my worship pastor, my worship leader, Marcus. He's
Great guy.
incredibly talented.
Very.
I mean, this man,
He's a great spiritual leader too. He's amazing.
he is amazing. But he can play every instrument pretty
can.
much, and he's really, really good. And he brings the most out of us. And we have a beautiful worship band. But I wish it was recorded, and I wish I could catch exactly what he said. But it's something that he said recently, right in between songs, was so amazing that it couldn't have been said any better. And he said, in today's climate with the world and everything that we're dealing with, we have Gen Zs and Gen Xs and
Millennials and
with all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's like so many generations, quote, of people alive today. And he made the comment where he's like, but I kind of felt like when I was younger and I was growing up, I felt like a generation was
Much bigger.
from like 4 years old to like 90 years old. Like we are a generation right now. As in, we're not just Gen Zs and Gen Xs and whatever.
This is the generation.
This is the generation. And can we get back to saying to ourselves that we are in a generation of people, of friends, of peers,
Not just birth year.
Well, I always,
of grandkids or grandparents or uncles and friends, and and it was just cool, to put it in that perspective, where it's like instead of breaking us down into this 10 year or this 12 years or 14 years of being born, like we're in a combined current generation.
Like a generation should be grandparent, child, grandkid.
Right.
That's the generation.
so there's like 3 generations going on most of the time.
and
in any given
constantly is shifting and it's moving and it's growing.
I've always understood it that way.
And that's how
either there was like 2 generations or 3 generations at
always
the most.
in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, some families have,
And the way
great-grandkids,
he
but-
said it, and in
yeah.
between songs, it just really resonated with me because that's a way to.
Because that's another thing that we're like pitting against each other.
Yeah, we're segmented
You got
too
the
much.
millennials versus the Gen Z,
And they're so different. And they used to do this and they used to do
Yeah.
that.
What's the baby boomers and all that stuff. But are we really couldn't it be more?
cohesive.
encompassing.
Yes. So
Yeah, that is very nice.
It's a great point.
yeah.
But I always kind of remembered it that way. You had like parents and kids, and that was like 2 generations. I mean, technically, you could have a generation every 20 years.
Yeah. Because you
Right.
could have another.
Yeah, like someone at 20 has a baby, the 40-year-old had them. So can be multiple ones, but you're right. We'll all just here at the
At the
same
end of
time.
the day, in today's, we need to all come together.